Fantastic Four.
I gotta be honest with you. I'm surprised it didn't do better.
I am shocked. I'm also shocked about Thunderbolts too, though.
Thunderbolts isn't as surprising. Let's be real here.
It's not as surprising. I was expecting. You know what? What Fantastic Four made is what I expected for Thunderbolts.
Oh yeah, no. No.
Did Fantastic Four even pass 500?
Yeah, 508.2 million.
Oh, barely.
Yeah, I know, just barely.
Yeah, that's nuts.
No, you know what? I am not with you on that. I didn't see Thunderbolts doing as poorly as it did.
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw in the 400 somewhere.
But I saw close. Well, actually, let's go back. What did it ultimately end up with?
I think it was only like.
It was less than 2, I think.
No, it was 300. Oh, are we talking worldwide?
No.
We're not talking worldwide.
No, I usually do. Yeah, so it did 382.4 million on a budget of 180 million. Although that's probably not included marketing.
180, so it brings you the 360. Wow, they really didn't make anything off it.
Yeah, so like I had it pegged at. Actually, I had it pretty much pegged between 350 and 4.
Yeah.
I didn't think, and again, it's there's a number of factors. I don't know if we touched upon it then, but mainly it's Thunderbolts. As a concept, nobody really... outside of comic book fans. Yep. Okay.
It's all the lower tier characters.
But also, it was during a period of time where they were really like, you really got to do your homework.
Yeah.
Right? And so, for some of these characters, we're so far between those moments, right?
Right.
Because, like, was it 2021 for Black Widow?
Yep.
Okay.
I want to watch that again.
And that's 3 characters right there that you'll learn about in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, to be fair, they do a pretty good job of bringing you up to speed.
Yep.
With the main characters, like it's not like I feel like you didn't have to watch those to watch this movie and enjoy it, and I think that's how they should have marketed it.
Yep.
But it did feel like starring that guy from that show and those people from that movie that you didn't see during COVID.
Yeah.
You know, and also Winter Soldier. Remember Falcon? I know you forgot, but he's Captain America. Oh, and we're gonna do the Hulk, but it's not gonna be Bruce Banner.
No,
it's gonna be the Red Hulk.
Yeah, Thunderbolt Ross. Oh wait, you don't know that's Thunderbolt Ross because we recast him. The other guy died.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, but I honestly thought Fantastic Four was gonna be giving Superman a run for its money.
I really did too. I really honestly did. I don't know why it didn't do better. I think it's maybe a few different things. Like, I do think there's a little bit of a Pedro Pascal fatigue going on right now.
Yeah, I think there's probably part of that. I would say, yeah.
And that leads to the whole marketing run of this, with the weird, creepy stuff between him and Vanessa Kirby, where they touched each other like non-stop, like to the point where that became became the talk, not the movie.
Well, I mean, okay, so that's just what the media is showing you, though.
Well, I mean, you watch it in interviews; it's fucking weird.
Yeah, but like I thought that they established that he gets anxious, and he's friends with her, and she recognizes that.
Yeah.
And like, there's mutual consent, and he's just like, "Hey, you mind if I reach out and touch your hand or something?" And she's like, "No, that's fine." Yeah. So I thought they explained that.
Yeah, it was more the hand touching, though.
No, I know. I saw some of the clips. There's, but I mean, if they're two consenting adults,
okay.
I
get anxious. I'm gonna start rubbing you.
Well, so that's the thing, though. If I say I would rather you didn't, I'm not giving you consent to do that.
So you're saying no, eh?
I am saying no. Saying no.
Okay.
Because you're just doing it to be a dick. You're not legit. You're just doing it to be like, oh, so?
Because I don't have the
See?
Pedro mustache.
It has nothing to do with that. For me, if the fact that they had said that that's what it was, that's when I go, okay.
Okay, so
it doesn't.
If that's the case,
I'm not
cool.
I'm not saying that wasn't a hindrance, though.
It was
just
awkward.
To be clear.
It was awkward.
I just think
when
you
you're
need to stop being a prude, motherfucker.
When you're doing interviews for a movie, everyone should come out of that interview thinking about the movie and not thinking about what the fuck was going on. I think it took away from the movie anyway.
No, and I'm not disputing that part.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm trying to argue is that, like, you're like, oh, it was creepy or awkward or whatever. I'm like, I mean, it feels like you're making it awkward.
Really? Let's ask them.
Look, like I said, they because there was that conversation, and they were like, it was agreed upon between me and her, and she said the same. I'm like, okay. I don't give a fuck.
Well, that's okay.
But I also didn't pour over every single, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, when I saw some of them, and I was just like, whoa, that's really handsy.
Yeah.
Like, to be fair, like, I don't want to make you seem like you're fucking weird. It just like, I do think there is an aspect of you need to be a little bit less prudish. That's all. He's
never anxious around Bella Ramsey when you're doing Last of Us shit.
See, now you're speculating. That's where I'm going to draw the line.
It's getting fun, though.
That's where I'm going to draw the line.
I can see it.
That's where I'm drawing the line.
Digging into it.
Yeah, maybe do that on your own corner of the Geek Pants podcast, Camcast.
I am on my own cushion. This is my cushion.
You are on fire today, bud.
The one other thing, this isn't coming from me, but I do think there was a bit of like female surfer made a lot of fanboys not want to watch it.
Well, so a lot of times I've been saying this a lot lately. I do think a lot of that is just fucking bots just trying to disseminate stuff.
Probably.
But I'd be fucking lying if I told you I didn't agree that was part of it too.
Yeah.
Like it was definitely part of it. It's no different than the fucking Snyder Bros being like, okay, July 11th, don't fucking see that movie because fucking super shit sucks and Snyder's awesome and Cavill deserved better, and you're like, what the fuck is happening? And then of course it's making money.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, Cavill did deserve better, but it's gone, it's done. What are you gonna do?
Oh, but it didn't make as much as Man of Steel did. Oh, okay, but you know what? Man of Steel should have made $1 billion, and that period of time, that movie should have made $1 billion. You know what other movie should have made $1 billion? Batman v Superman should have made $1 billion. Okay, Wonder Woman also should have made $1 billion.
And yet it was Aquaman that made it. Weird.
Justice League should have made $1 billion.
Justice League should have made $1 billion. 100%.
And you're right. Out of all of them, Aquaman's the one that does it.
Weird. We live in a fucking world where an Aquaman movie is made more than a Superman.
Like, what the fuck? But yeah, okay, let's bring back the Snyder. Let's bring back the Snyder cut.
But
anyway, so I think like there is a lot of that bullshit online chat.
Absolutely.
And stuff like that. But I do agree. Yes, there was a group of people, a group of men that were like, my Silver Surfer is a man and his name is Norrin Rad.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, okay. And I say this, it's not even the fucking regular dimension anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Mm-hmm. And I also think they've cast Pedro Pascal for a reason. Okay? Because he's not ultimately going to be the Reed Richards of the new MCU universe.
Yeah, they're going to end up rebooting it in a few years anyways.
Secret War is their reboot phase.
Yep.
And they're going to cast, by that point, they're going to have one of the younger actors that they introduce as an alternate Reed Richards is going to be the one that takes over for Pedro Pascal. And they'll probably get rid of Vanessa Kirby too, because she's not that young either.
No.
You know, they might keep, what's his face? I can't remember his name. Bachman?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a weird name.
Micro.
Cuz? The guy that cooks. Cousin? The guy that cooks on the bear?
Yeah, cousin. But, like, they could keep him, right? Johnny Storm is youngish.
Yep.
The actor
he's youngish.
So he could do it for a couple years. But anyway, so that's part of it. The other part is, the reality is that Fantastic Four isn't as upper elite as some of these other titles were.
Yeah, and I mean, Fantastic really soured the brand.
Oh, Fantastic, really,
I mean,
really.
a lot of people probably weren't going to watch this because like, why would I watch this? The last one sucked.
Oh God, it was so bad. It was so.
The thing was naked the whole time.
So god awful, and they called attention to it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like.
Oh yeah, no.
It wasn't like, oh, you know, it
You
just
walked around in the nude.
It was like, oh, that's fucking rockin' balls. And you're like, then why don't you put pants on them? Sorry, I touched you. I'm a little anxious.
Yeah, that's all right.
yeah,
I consent.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, there was a bunch of things going against it. Plus, to be fair, like. It's not like Marvel was banging it out of the park prior to this either. It was just Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Yep.
And even then, you know, like, if you think about it, how much happened in that fucking movie?
No, that's a nostalgia movie, 100%. People watched it because I mean, I love it because it reminds me of my childhood, you know? Like, I love that shit.
Oh, I enjoyed the hell out of that movie.
But not much happened, you are right. This year, Marvel released 3 films, and they're probably 3 of the best in years outside of Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like I'm talking all the way back to No Way Home.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like
they had a stink run there for a bit.
Oh God, man. Whew.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we talked about it. I think on the last Camcast we mentioned like Doctor Strange Into the Mouth of Madness is a really good sequel.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's better than the first one, easily.
I do too.
But, like, it got so lucky with that No Way Out, or No Way Home.
Oh, 100%. If it wasn't coming off of that, no way it would have made as much money.
Oh, fuck no.
No way.
Fuck no. I remember being really surprised that it made that much.
I was shocked. So, yeah, well, there's just like Superman and Aquaman. Here we go. Wow, Doctor Strange makes more than Fantastic Four. I never saw that one coming.
No, I would not have seen that
Not to mention the first Fantastic Four with, like, a legit Galactus.
Okay, not only do we have a legit Galactus.
Yeah.
Okay, but in all fairness, Julia Garner's Silver Surfer was fucking awesome.
Fantastic.
Holy
I'm a huge surfer
fuck.
fan. Like, my dad, Remy's surfer. Norrin Rad is my surfer.
Oh, yeah.
I do know Shia LaBelle. I know she had her little stint as surfer. Never read those books.
Yeah.
So when they announced it was going to be a female surfer, I was like, I was bummed.
Yep.
But as soon as I saw that first trailer where she was, she's doing the Herald speech, I was just like, fuck, this is good.
Yeah.
And then she's straight up fucking surfing in this movie. Like, space surfing.
Like, they got an actual professional surfboarder, and they mocapped her to do that. Holy
That
fuck.
was so fucking
awesome. So cool.
That whole space sequence in this movie was incredible. All the way to, like, Galactus, and then the return back.
Oh.
Sue being pregnant on the ship and having to go invisible.
Absolutely
wild. I got chills right now. Look, I got chills.
The movie was so good.
This movie is incredible.
The movie was so good.
This is the best Marvel movie I've seen in a long time.
I honestly, like, if, like, you talk about the nostalgia stuff, if it wasn't for the nostalgia stuff, like, the story alone, this is one of the best movies I've seen from Marvel. Like, I think it's better than everything we've seen prior to this in the last 2 phases.
Yep.
Right up until No Way Home. I would put it, like, it beats out Doctor Strange 2, not by a lot, because it was still a really good story.
Yep.
But, like, fuck, it's
so good, man.
Good. The visuals were incredible.
Did a great job with Mole Man.
Great job.
Mole Man stuff is great. I wish we could have seen Giganto a little longer than the 5 seconds.
So do I. But I had a feeling it was going to be one of those deals.
But it was so, like, if you blinked it, you missed it.
Yeah.
I was like, a little longer, please.
Yeah, they could have struggled a bit more.
But they put it in there, so thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've always been a humongous Galactus fan, ever since Fantastic. Well, the animated series I loved.
Yeah.
The 90s one.
Oh, yeah.
I love that
That was awesome. I love that they went Kirby-inspired with the animation.
Oh, everything was Kirby-inspired in this.
So great.
Everything. So much Kirby. And, like, this was the perfect tribute film to him.
Oh.
I was so happy.
Man, this was so good.
The retro future fucking world they live in.
Loved it.
Everything
Absolutely loved it. I loved that it was a different dimension. I loved that they stayed in that dimension.
Yeah.
I didn't see that coming.
No, I totally thought their plan was going to work, and that's how everything was going to.
Yeah. Then I will say though, it's funny because the original two Fantastic Four movies, well, technically, second and third movies. You know what's funny, for a guy that's not a huge Fantastic Four guy, I've watched every one of their fucking movies.
Yeah, all of them. Even that one from the 90s.
That's one of my favorite stories. Like, I think it's just so funny that, like,
We
the first chance that we
downloaded that
got
for
to
a
download,
day.
the first chance we got to download a movie illegally, and
Yeah.
instead of going with porn,
Yeah.
we went for the never
We could watch
released-
Roger Corman's
never
Fantastic
released
Four.
Fantastic Four. And you're right,
Yeah.
it was a total day because it was night one for part one,
Yep.
and then half the day for part two.
Yep.
It's just.
I remember nothing about that movie.
I actually remember quite a bit.
The Thing looked awesome, and he still looks awesome.
Well, so every time we talk about this,
Yeah.
we say the same thing. Thing looked awesome.
Yep.
But also, Doctor Doom looked awesome until he spoke and moved, because it was just so, like, you were like, how is he being so comical? Like, who said this was a good idea?
What the fuck? The Captain America movie, Red Skull's a fucking Italian playing piano with the
Yeah,
hair.
like, what?
And now they do this with Doom. What's going on?
But anyways, I was saying, so the stuff they had redo
Yep.
in this movie paled in comparison to what they had, was it Eon Gifford or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I'm going to just say his name's pronounced Ian because it looks so weird.
he did some wild, they had him doing wild shit as Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And, like, he did a lot of cool shit in this one,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't realize, like, when they said, well, you know, we kind of envisioned him like Spider-Man, that they were literally going to be basically like, oh no, he's Spider-Man, he's swinging around,
Swinging around his arms.
you know, and instead of like shooting webs, he's just going to stretch his arms
Just
out.
stretchy.
I was just like, okay, but like he could do other things,
Just
right?
stretchy man.
You know, he can stretch every part of his body, right? Like
Oh,
toes,
and everyone
fingers.
was bitching about that when Galactus is pulling on him and he's in pain. Like, oh my god.
Well,
Ian Grufford was able to, like, wrap himself around a Ferris wheel.
I know, I
and shit.
saw that too, and I was just like, yeah, okay, but he was also younger.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Well, this one's old.
but also, I kind of thought it was the same gripe that I was, like, because with Superman, one of the gripes was, oh, he gets his ass kicked the whole movie, you
Yep.
know, he's so much weaker, and Cavill Superman was just like, he was a fucking god, right?
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
yeah, okay,
Mhm.
you're right, but I still liked it. And also, if there's no struggle, then why am I watching this movie?
Yeah.
There has to be something to overcome. Otherwise, what's the point? So to you guys, I say, suck it up.
Not the suck I was expecting. Suck a dick.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't necessarily want to be aggressive, because ultimately, like, my point of view is, if you don't like it, don't watch it.
Yep.
And then shut the fuck up about it.
Mhm.
Right? Like, that's it.
That's it. That's all you got to do.
You don't have to get online
All you got to do.
and just constantly shit on. And
I
even then,
was mad when they got rid of Tobey Maguire. I was so mad. I
was
never watched
furious.
Amazing Spider-Man in the
I
theater.
was furious. I did
I
the same thing.
skipped Amazing Spider-Man in the theater. That was the first Marvel movie I skipped in the theater ever.
Yeah, I
Ever.
took a while for me to watch it. It really took a while. I
Yeah.
also, to be fair, I didn't like the costume either.
I didn't like the costume. I didn't like how he's a fucking skateboarding punk kid.
Me neither.
Um,
I also didn't like how, like, because of course they were talking about it and they're like, wow, you know, it's going to be an edgy reboot.
mhm.
You know, it's going to be grounded in realism, but
Yep.
also edgy. And you're like, oh, Jesus, fuck.
Have we done the Amazing movies for a Camcast?
I don't think we have. We might have.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I know we've done the animated movies, and we have done the new MCU
Speaking
movies.
of the animated Spider-Man cartoon or comic book, I agree. That should.
Oh, did you read that?
No.
Oh.
I tried. I went 2 pages, and I was like, I can't do this.
Did you watch my review?
No, but I saw the tagline on it, and I was like, I agree.
The art.
Oh no, the art's terrible.
The art is just I don't know what the hell's going on with it.
No, we actually have. Wait.
Have we? Have we not?
The Amazing Spider-Man movie review. Yes, 3 years ago, episode 135.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know that we've done Amazing Spider-Man 2. Never mind.
Well then.
Episode 136. You don't say. I know.
Wow. That was a while ago though.
Yeah.
136.
All jokes aside,
back in the day.
I was in the same boat. I was like, I'm not watching this.
Yeah.
Especially because, like, they were talking about doing Lizard and Vulture in Raimi's 4. And then they're like, nah, we're not doing Sam Raimi's number 4. We're actually rebooting it.
Yeah.
The Amazing Spider-Man. But guess what? Lizard's going to be in it. You're like, okay, all right.
That's what Peter Parker looks like in the comic book.
That's funny. That's really fun. So we couldn't get an animated season? Like, we couldn't get a season of it?
What? Like,
I mean, I really enjoyed Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I really did, and I'm pumped for the sequel. Or the second season. I really am. But I would have been just as pumped.
is that what it was called? I thought it was called Freshman Year. Or did they change the name of it?
Yeah. No. It's Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think. Now you're making me second guess.
I thought it was called Spider-Man Freshman Year for some reason. But that was back when it was connected to the MCU, so maybe that all changed. I still haven't seen it. It looks good. It's on my to-watch list. I'm just...
Yeah, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man,
okay.
actually. But yes, it was originally called Freshman Year, but that was also originally when it was
back
supposed
when it was
to be
MCU
the prequel.
related. Yeah.
And then, Marvel was like, you can't use any of these characters. And they were like, so why don't we just do a different show? And they were like, okay.
I don't know. I think I would have worked around it.
Honestly, it's good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I really did. I really enjoyed it. Really cool take on a lot of those characters.
Yep.
In fact, all of them, even like Norman and Harry, all good.
Mm-hmm.
The one of his best friends, Nico, is I think she's a character from the Runaways.
Oh, really? She's in it? The witch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's
interesting.
cool.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, and well, I mean, obviously Charlie Cox doing that version of Daredevil, but that was a really good episode.
That's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, no, I'm gonna check it out for sure. I got a lot of MCU shit to catch up.
Well,
I haven't even watched Loki season 2 yet.
I haven't done Loki season 2. I haven't done.
I haven't done Secret
Agatha.
Invasion.
I haven't.
Agatha was great.
I watched. Oh yeah, no, I watched one episode of Secret Invasion, and then I was like, I don't want to watch it anymore. It was really bad.
I watched one episode of Ironheart, and I was like,
I didn't watch any of Ironheart.
Not feeling it.
And that was and that was kind of the thing I was trying to get to, is that like with Fantastic Four is, I think even though there wasn't any required watching, I think there's a bit of like not just Pedro Pascal fatigue. I actually think there's a bit of Marvel fatigue. Because it's not like they were banging it out of the park year after year after year. That 2020 slump, 2020 to without No Way Home, like obviously No Way Home and Deadpool 3 are in their own league.
Oh, 100. Yeah, I mean,
because
you can't even really count them, you know? Like, Spider-Man was going to do over $1 billion regardless. But then when you add in the other Spider-Man joining...
Oh, yeah.
Of course, it became a $2 billion movie.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Deadpool and Wolverine. I mean, it's Hugh Jackman's Wolverine coming back in the blue and yellow. Of course, that was going to make over $1 billion.
There's no way.
It's nostalgia. You can't really. But I mean, the fact that like the Marvels tanked so fucking bad. Yeah, I was shocked.
Oh yeah,
I was shocked how bad that tanked.
Well,
I wasn't expecting a lot of money.
Hold on, you watched it though, so were you that shocked?
I was shocked. It didn't even make $100 million at the domestic box. The first movie made $1 billion.
No, I know. Okay.
That was shocking as well.
Right, but that goes back to my Snyder point.
Yeah.
Is that's another one that out of nowhere did $1 billion.
Yeah.
And I mean, yes, you're right. Like you could argue it's sandwiched in between the Infinity War, like those movies. 100%, I'll give you that. But come on now. You mean to tell me fucking Wonder Woman couldn't do $1 billion?
I know.
You mean to tell me... Okay, if Batman v Superman... And I don't want to make it sound like Captain Marvel was this excellent movie. It's a decent Marvel movie. Like, it's not... And it's not standoutish.
No.
Right? Like, it's not Winter Soldier.
No, it's decent. It's decent.
It's not...
I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but like...
I also don't ever think about it.
Exactly, and I don't put it in the list of movies where I'm like, no, yeah, it's just a, like, on its own, it's a great movie, right? Yeah. So I don't want to put that in perspective, but like, it's a better movie than Batman v Superman. Even the director's cut, okay? Mm. I start thinking now, like, because when I was rewatching the Snyder movies and that whole corner of the universe before Superman, I was like, I forgot how some of these, like, some of them are just, it's like, he likes to show and not tell, but then it's like he remembers, oh, yeah, my audience is mostly stupid, so then he has to go back and go, I really have to spend a lot of time telling the story now. Like, I remember scenes in the Snyder Cut for Justice League that I was like, we didn't need to see any of this. I mean, none of it adds to the story. It's like a 20-minute sequence of, like, the early Justice League or the early gods fighting.
Oh, no, there's a crazy amount of stuff that didn't need to be in there. I still loved it.
But that's what I was going to say was, like, as a visual, though, his movies look fucking cool.
Oh, yeah.
They all look fucking cool.
I mean...
You just can't think about them too hard. Even Man of Steel, like, its plot is, okay, all right.
It's a Superman origin plot.
And it's a different take on the character because he's, you know, like, he's a god and he's wrestling with the fact that he's a god. Not wrestling with the fact that he wants to help people.
I will never put all the blame on Snyder for Man of Steel. Like, people saying, that, oh, it's too dark and everything. Okay, well, it's written by David Goyer.
I know, we said that.
It's produced by Christopher Nolan, who just came out the Dark Knight trilogy. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking dark. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's not just Snyder.
They all signed off on him killing Zod.
Yeah.
In his first fucking
movie. Like that was a group effort.
Like, at the beginning, from all the accounts say that, like, originally Nolan was like, no, you can't do that. Yeah. You can't do that. And they were like, yeah, but, like, here's why we think you should be able to do that. And then he goes, oh, okay, fine, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yep.
Cool. Let me know when you make $1 billion. Cool. Oh, you didn't. Oh, cool. Cool. Didn't make $1 billion. Should have. Sure. But yeah, so getting back to Fantastic Four.
Yes.
I loved Silver Surfer. Absolutely loved Silver Surfer.
Surfer was incredible.
Galactus, I agree. Absolutely loved Galactus.
Oh, in fact, Ralph Ineson was the perfect casting.
One of my favorite things about, never mind the visual.
Yeah.
But Galactus felt otherworldly. There was an unnerving quality to Galactus that I was like, so you have felt like this isn't just, oh, you can talk to him and reason with him. It was just like, well, how could you? Because, like, you're like a speck to him. Like, you couldn't fathom what he is saying. Like, you're just like, it is what it is. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I feed.
That first scene where he just, like, leans in from the darkness, like this darkness looks like space inside his ship, and then he just leans forward and kind of comes out of the image. I was just like, ho, fuck yes.
Up until that point, I was like...
Chills again. Look at chills again.
I know.
Damn it.
Like, up until that point, I was like, this is great. Like, I'm loving this movie. This is awesome. Like, they're really setting the tone. They're setting space. And then all of a sudden, it just, boom, now it's serious. And I was just like, oh, I love that shit. It actually kind of reminded me of Sinners, where you forget that it's a vampire movie. And then all of a sudden, he just jumps into frame, and he's, like, lighting on fire, like he's smoking. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, right! It's a vampire movie. Yeah. He's a vampire. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, shit, fuck. So it was kind of the same deal. Not on the same level. Yeah. But it was that same feeling where I was like, oh, this got real. Or like, oh, the Peter Parker homecoming dance. We get to the door and it's just like, oh, shit, you're the Vulture. Oh, fuck, you're the Vulture. Like that vibe where I was like, whew. Oof, I loved it. Oh, it was awesome. And like I said, like that unnerving feeling where it was just like, he's alien, but he's also like, you guys are the aliens. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
you're the fucking ants. Like, I don't give a shit about
Mhm.
you. And then it's like, wait a minute, there's something going on in there. I want that. You know what? I don't even care about your planet now.
Yeah.
I just want that. I'm gonna get your planet, but I also want that.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, look
Because
at that.
this is
Yeah.
interesting. Right? But, yeah, no, awesome. Just
Reminds me of another hilarious meme I saw the other day. Actually, it was today. Where they have Julie Garner's surfer, and she's just like, Master, shall I fly ahead and warn the planet? And he's just like, no. And then it's like, directed by Matt Shank. It's true. If you hadn't warned them, none of this would have happened. But,
yeah.
like, man, this was such a perfect Fantastic Four movie.
Oh, man.
The cast ended up being great. The chemistry between them was incredible. They felt like a family the whole time.
Well, I mean, Pedro Pascal was the only one where I was like...
He was the only one
I
I was like...
him, but I was like, that's not what I would have pictured.
It's not what I would have pictured. I still would have preferred someone different, but he did click with them.
Oh, he was so good.
Joseph Quinn was great as Johnny.
Oh, man.
I loved the take on Johnny in this, where he
So do
wasn't just like a pretty boy doing fuck all.
He said
like, he had a brain.
Yeah, he was like, but he couldn't do that version.
Yeah.
And also, that version doesn't make sense.
No.
Because you're like, well...
Why would he be in space?
Why would you even be anywhere near this?
Yeah.
Unless you were also smart. You're just different type of thing. You're more out of the box, and that actually helps with all these other guys, right?
Yeah.
And you're right. Like, it makes no sense at all. But now it does.
Now it does.
I
He was
think
great.
he was closer to, like, obviously closer to the Ultimate, but I think he was also closer to the current run. What they're doing with that character.
Yeah.
Right? But he was great. Obviously, The Thing was amazing.
Awesome. He looked awesome. At first, I wanted more of a deeper voice, but the voice ended up working perfectly after a while.
Yeah.
Like, it was jarring the first preview, where I was like, oh.
I was expecting more gravelly.
Yeah.
I went there.
But you're clever tonight, too. Yeah. Look at that.
But I also got a kick out of the fact that it was mostly a suit as well.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't see that coming. So I was like, fuck, wow. But, and the final fight scene was incredible.
Oh, man. They full on go, like... They show you what Sue Storm's capable of.
Oh, I was
just like...
I was like, man, I'm so glad that they were like, no. She's the strongest.
She's pushing Galactus.
She's the strongest. You can't
fuck with my kid?
Like, Omega level.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, that's awesome.
Oh, man. It was look, fucking chills again.
It was.
I gotta watch this movie again tonight.
I know. I
don't know how, but I gotta do it.
I watched the movie and I was telling people, like, I even said this to Superman. I was like, the only thing I will say is that this is a very, like, it's very comic booky.
Yeah.
So you got to be prepared for that. It's very comic book booky. But I will say, you don't have to do anything. Like, you don't have to watch anything to watch this. You can just watch this.
Nope.
And I highly recommend it. I enjoyed it. This is a definite rewatch.
Oh, yeah.
And this is a definite rewatch and pay attention to for at least a couple watches before I can kind of go, okay, now you're collectively absorbed here. So now I can kind of just pick and choose where I want to pay attention. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so good. Ugh. It's a shame. It's an absolute travesty that it didn't do. It should have done better than Thunderbolts. Like, it should have been, like I said, I actually thought it was gonna, like, give Superman a run for his money.
Well, it did better than Thunderbolts. Superman. It did better than Thunderbolts. It was the highest grossing Marvel film of the year, but it didn't even crack 600, which is crazy.
I know it did better than
I mean, you look at the 3 Marvel movies that came out this year barely crack $1 billion together.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. But luckily, I mean, for all intents and purposes, a sequel is in the making. Like, they're doing a sequel. So it's like Superman, like...
Well, they're going to be in Avengers.
Oh, for sure.
I don't know how a sequel is going to work.
Well, that's where the new cast
We'll see what the Avengers looks like.
Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, we don't know how long it's going to take. They're going to be wrapped up with Avengers until 2028.
Yeah. Yeah, because December 2027, December 2028.
Yeah.
So then, do they go right into shooting a sequel that comes out in 2029?
Well, I think they might be shooting in between, right? So they'll be shooting their scenes for Doomsday,
Right.
which actually they probably already shot their scenes for Doomsday with Fantastic Four.
Which they set up nicely in this.
Yeah, they did. And then
Yep.
of course, while that's doing, then they're shooting their scenes for Secret Invasion while they're doing, or Secret War while they're doing
Right.
Fantastic Four 2. That's ideally what they, because I mean that's what they used to do, is they'd be like,
That's what they used to do.
you're gonna film a bunch of movies all at once. Yeah. You know, so.
Yeah.
And I think that's part of it too, is they weren't really doing that, but I mean the TV shit really fucked them.
It really fucked them.
It
fucked them hard. That's
hard to lose
whatever.
that
Not
momentum.
Bob Iger, but the other guy that was in for a while there.
Perlmutter.
No, not Perlmutter.
Oh, then
the other guy that was president of.
I can't remember, but I know the guy.
He was a Bob too. Bob.
But his whole thing was
just like more.
Let's get as many.
Fuck quality. Let's do quantity.
But all streaming too, and it's like no.
And
I know the world's different right now, but
And in doing so, you've hurt your billion-dollar franchises.
Ugh.
Star Wars is hurt. Marvel is hurt.
Yeah. Although
Pixar is fucking big hurt. Their latest movie was one of the biggest bombs of the year.
They're
Pixar is fucking
savaged.
doomed
They
now.
are savaged.
So they ruined their biggest billion-dollar companies.
I don't think Star Wars is doing as bad though, because most of their TV shows were largely well received. I think there's only a few that weren't.
TV shows are now, but the movies.
Well, the movies, yeah.
I mean, Solo was a bomb, and then they haven't made another one since.
I was a surprise. I didn't think that was gonna bomb. I didn't think it was gonna be $1 billion.
Right.
But I didn't think it was gonna be a bomb. But I also don't think every movie needs to make $1 billion.
No.
Like, to be fair, with Fantastic Four, I had them around the $600 to $700 mark, which is what I had Superman ultimately around.
Right. Superman. Even Superman made a little less than I was expecting, but
yeah, same here.
But
I thought it was over closer,
6. I thought
closer
Fantastic
to
Four and
700.
Superman were going to be kind of level.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it is comforting that at least both companies were like, yeah, you know what, but it did enough money. Like when Zaslav was talking about, like, well, yeah, sure, there's that, but also the merch.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the merch apparently for Superman has been up now since, like, the highest it's ever been.
Yeah.
For the longest time.
Yep.
And they had said, like, yeah, sure, Man of Steel made more money in the box office, but the merch didn't do as nearly as well as what they're doing now.
Mm-hmm.
And okay.
Well, I mean, fucking crypto stuff alone is selling like hotcakes.
Yep. And I mean, announcing Man of Tomorrow. I mean, granted, it's not a Superman sequel. It's more in the Batman v Superman vein.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it's going to be.
Kind of bummed me out.
Yeah, but I'm okay.
It kind of looks like, just by like the images they showed, it's gonna be like a buddy cop movie with Luther.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that's just a fun little doodle to say, hey, we're coming back, and also to hint at the armor, right? The super suit.
Right.
But well, I mean, it remains to be seen. It's written by Gunn. I'm in. So I mean,
that's crazy though.
So we get Supergirl next year.
Yep.
And then we get Man of Tomorrow.
Man of Tomorrow right away.
So I mean,
and Clayface. Actually, Man of Tomorrow and the Batman 2 are coming out in the same year now.
Right, exactly. So I mean, bang bang.
We're getting Spider-Man, Superman, the Batman, and Avengers all within a year.
Yep. And Avengers.
We eating good.
And Avenger movies in between as well.
Yep.
And like it'll be 2027, and then 2028 is Avengers, and whatever else, you know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, maybe at that point they actually have the Superman sequel done. At that point.
Yeah.
Right. So. Anyway. Fantastic Four should have been a watch in the theater for me.
Yep.
I regretted not seeing that in the theater.
I would have went again and watched it with you.
You know what? And I seriously contemplated it, but it was just one of those where I couldn't justify it at the time.
Yeah.
You know? We had done Jurassic Park, and then I had done Superman,
and it was a busy summer. The summer flew by, actually.
Exactly. So, you know, while I do regret it, per se, it was more or less for the support. Like, I would have liked to at least say, well, you know, I paid my ticket.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. But yeah, man, it was great. It was one of the better movies. Like, I would say, as in terms of the movie, the script, the direction, the cinematography, the soundtrack, it's a better movie than Deadpool versus Wolverine.
Yes.
Or Deadpool, Wolverine, whatever you want to call it, Deadpool 3. It's a better movie but it's also like an actual movie. And I think that's the other part that really fucked people, was that they're coming off the nostalgia bait.
Yeah.
Nostalgia event, right? And then and then it's these movies, and they were like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bunch of characters I don't give a fuck about, which I think is largely the case.
Yeah.
I think more than anything, it's that. It's the same with the Captain America. It's the same with Thunderbolts, and it is unfortunately the same with Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Largely,
which is sad. Which is really sad.
Yeah.
For being the first super team from Marvel.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah.
But at least it was a great.
Really
great little homage to the Kirby there.
Really, really fucking good though. Like real fucking good.
Real fucking good.
Real fucking good.
Which I think is still playing in the theater. Maybe I'll go tonight.
Well, and I mean, I think that's
I go downstairs. I'm like, see ya.
The other part that I'm really pleased with is that at least like they've left them in the theaters to actually get people to watch them more. Like it wasn't like, well, you didn't see in the first 2 weeks, so
yeah, big finger.
Even leaving them in the theater while they started streaming them, I thought was an interesting move too.
Yep.
But you know,
smart move.
Well, I mean, yeah, like fuck.
Not everybody streams. Some people like the big movies.
Not everybody sails the 7 seas.
Mm.
Anyway, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for checking us out. We love you. And, you know what? Show your support by doing the things that everybody tells you to do. But more importantly, just love yourselves. Okay, guys?
You have a fantastic night.
Yes, that too.